The European Renaissance and the Arab Renaissance, Nahda, are both pivotal periods in history where significant advancements in philosophy, science, and the arts took place, leading to profound impacts on their respective societies and beyond. Despite their similarities, they also have notable differences that distinguish one from the other. The European Renaissance, originating in the 14th century and peaking in the 15th and 16th centuries, was characterized by a fervent revival of classical learning and wisdom. This period saw the emergence of humanism, a movement that emphasized the value of human potential and achievements. Art flourished with figures such as Leonardo da Vinci and Michelangelo advancing techniques in realism and perspective. Scientific inquiry also blossomed, with figures like Copernicus, Galileo, and Newton challenging old paradigms and laying the foundations of modern science. Philosophically, there was a shift towards empirical evidence and reason, moving away from scholasticism and religious dogma. The Renaissance had a profound impact on Europe, fostering an era of exploration, innovation, and ultimately leading to the Enlightenment. The Arab Renaissance, or Nahda, began in the late 19th and early 20th centuries as a cultural, intellectual, and literary revival in the Arab world. It was influenced by the encounter with Western ideas and the decline of the Ottoman Empire. Unlike the European Renaissance's classical inspiration, the Nahda was driven by a desire to modernize and reform Arab societies. Prominent figures like Rifai al-Tadawi and Jamal al-Din al-Afghani advocated for educational reforms, translation of scientific works, and the revival of the Arabic language. The Nahda also saw a flourishing of literature, journalism, and political thought. It aimed to blend modernity with tradition, seeking to harmonize Islamic heritage with contemporary values. Philosophically, it grappled with issues of identity, modernity, and colonialism. In terms of impact, the Nahda led to the intellectual awakening of the Arab world, influencing movements for independence and reform. The similarities between the two Renaissances lie in their nature as cultural and intellectual rebirths, driven by a quest for knowledge and societal improvement. Both periods saw a revival of language and literature, with a significant emphasis on educational reforms. They also marked a transition from religious orthodoxy to more critical and secular modes of thinking. However, their differences are rooted in their contexts and inspirations. The European Renaissance drew heavily from its own classical past, while the Nahda was influenced by external Western ideas and a response to colonial pressures. The European Renaissance focused more on humanism and individual potential, whereas the Nahda was concerned with collective identity and modernization within a traditional framework. Ultimately, both Renaissances left lasting legacies that shaped their respective civilizations and contributed to global cultural and intellectual heritage. The European Renaissance paved the way for the modern Western world, influencing science, politics, and the arts. The Arab Renaissance, while still unfolding in many ways, has had a profound impact on contemporary Arab thought, nationalism, and cultural identity. Through their unique trajectories, both movements underscore the enduring human quest for knowledge, progress, and the betterment of society.